What's up, everyone? It is DeerScoper here, and this is my very first YouTube video with voice. My other two videos that I've uploaded for about Fallout, the microphone apparently didn't capture any of my voice. I guess I did not have it plugged in all the way. But in this video, I am going to give you guys a bit of a tour of my sanctuary. And one thing you will notice right away is that my frame rate has actually dropped considerably inside of my sanctuary because of its size. There's nothing I can do about that really, except for, you know, if I go in there and delete everything, and I'm obviously not going to do that. So, without further ado, here we go. So, this is my first gate slash tower. It actually got inspired by other YouTube videos that I watched where people were building these towers all over their sanctuaries and, well, you know, just other settlements. And I thought, you know, that's actually not a bad idea. So, you know, if you ever get attacked by a deathclaw, you run up the tower and the deathclaw can't get you, for example. Like, there's one, like, very good thing the towers are good for. So, without further ado, I will take you up inside the tower and we will take a look at everything that's inside of it.
A pleasure to see you again, sir.
There we go. So, you know, you got these two little turrets right here, you know, kind of overlooking the bridge and protecting it from invaders. You go up here, and you got these turrets here looking into Sanctuary in case enemies somehow spawn inside of there. You got this one right here looking out that way. There is also those missile turrets right there. They completely obliterate anything that comes across that bridge, which is really nice. And you got this turret right here, laser turret, facing this way, just in case enemies come in, you know, from this area right here, which they have before and kind of sucks, so, because they're able to get through everything, so I was like, you know, crap, I better go and build something that can defend this area. So then I put these turrets here, which actually has helped quite a bit. So, you know, I got a couple beds up here, and then, you know, you have the couch and radio. I always like to imagine, you know, the settlers would come up here and use them. So, one thing I do with all of my settlements, no matter what size it is, or how big it is, or where it is I always create a wall around my settlement. It is the very first thing I ever do in a settlement, is create a wall to keep enemies out, and I just like having my settlements completely enclosed. So, that is the first gate. This is the second gate. You know, I got a little guard station right there, with those little robots. Close the gate here. You know, kind of a second outlook in case the enemies somehow manage to get past the first gate, you know, in case like it's like a mythic deathclaw or something like that comes through the first gate, or those super mutant primuses. So I hate those freaking things. They are like strong as hell. So this room right here, I kind of imagine this is where my my provisioners would come and sleep. This is where they would stay when they come in and do deliveries. Trash Can Carla, you know, I imagine this would be where she would stay. All the traders would come into here. There's that. Then we come to my main gate. This one right here is where all the action is. This leads right into the main part of the settlement, where all my settlers usually are. They're always in here. You know, I rarely actually ever see them go out in these areas unless I assign them to something, which is kind of nice. You know, they always stay close. And every one of my settlers that actually is guarding something or is assigned to one of these, I have them all wearing military gear with the combat armor, so I can make sure that I know exactly what each settler is assigned to. So all defensive positions have a settler wearing military gear, unless it is the companion. So I will take you up through here. You know, this is this is one of the very first places I built. You know, originally I had beds and couches and chairs set up right here, but then I built somewhere else for those. I'll show you that after. But here I have the iBot stations. It's kind of nice. You can have as many as you want, and it's kind of neat. I don't know if they've changed it, but if I go in here, maybe it was a glitch, I don't know. But if I go in here and I send one iBot out, they will both go out and look for that same thing. So it'll send two iBots out to look out for the same thing, even if I only use one of the computers, which is kind of neat. But I think they might have fixed that since then, or maybe it was just a glitch for me. I don't know. But, you know, stuff happens. And this is the second floor. This is, I like to call it the achievement room. You know, this is the nicest room that I've made here. You know, I got the Sean's crib right there. Then I have my complete bobblehead stand. And here are my comic books. It actually took me quite a bit to find those bobbleheads. About 90% of them I actually found by myself. The other 10% I had to go on YouTube and look for. And the one that I actually had a hard time finding was the one that is on that ship way at the bottom of the map. Where is it? Right here. There is, I think it's the agility one, is on the northern star here. It's right on the end of the ship on this little piece of wood. Maybe one day I'll make a video talking about those. Oh, thank you, autosave. Alright, so here are my merchants. Merchant number 1 is right there. This is my second clinic because the first one I have made actually has one of the tier 4 merchants set to it. I'm pretty sure her name is Doc Anderson. And then the clothing has Anne Hargraves. There she is talking, and then there is, this is where the Vault Tech rep goes, the trader. I haven't found the scribe yet. I'm pretty sure he goes for not weapons, armor, sorry. I haven't found him yet, and eventually, you know, hopefully I will. But, you know, here's Ron Staples. I found him at Mass Fusion. Yeah, here it is. I found him here in the parking lot at this little fire, little bonfire that was set up. He was sitting there. I found him. And I also found that vault girl. I can't remember what her name is. I found her walking, and I tried sending her to my sanctuary here, but she wouldn't go here. There's a bit of a glitch. Kind of sucks. She is another tier 4 trader, but, you know, shit happens. So, this room here is the bedroom. This is where everybody sleeps. And this is the second place I ever built. Originally, this room here was where I was going to put my traders. Then I realized, you know, it would be kind of neat if I put them up on the roof. You know, because then you can go and look around and see everything all around. Oh my god, Strong, shut up before I send you somewhere else. Jeez. Okay. So there's those rooms there. This is the bathroom area I set up. You know, there's the male's bathroom. Open that up, got a radio in there, you know, toilet and bathtub. The other one is right there, that is the female one. It looks the exact same on the inside. Alright, so I will take you to where all my power armor is and my personal area. So let's take a left here, you know, you got all these benches and couches, you know, for the settlers to come and hang out and look around. Now, this is my power armor area. This is the very first piece of T-51 I ever found. There's a Minuteman one there. Every single one of these power armors is maxed out and like upgraded as high as they can go, except for these ones here because they're incomplete. But this is the Knight armor. This is the very first one I ever got when I went with the Brotherhood of Steel. This, one of my Minutemen. Right there, I found that and I put that together. This is my XO1. This is the very first piece of XO1 armor I ever got. This one is maxed out to its highest upgrade, which is VI, which I think is 6. Then this is the very first piece of T-45 armor I ever got. This is the one you get when you go to the museum at Help Preston Garvey in the beginning of the game. And here is my personal area. You know, I got a couch, radio, bed, TV. You know, it kind of sucks the TVs can't broadcast anything. It would be kind of neat if you could put like a holotape in them or something like that and play like movies or something. I think it'd be kind of neat if you could do something like that. You know, maybe one day there'll be a mod for that. If there already is, I don't know. I'm probably going to look that up actually after this. So this is like the community lounge. You know, I put beds in here just for shits and giggles. There's nobody really uses them, but you know, I have seen settlers use the picnic tables, and this is like the community lounge. This is where everybody comes to hang out. Alright, so these here are the apartments that I made for my companions. And I have actually assigned them to these apartments. So other settlers cannot use these because people are assigned to the beds. And you go like this. See, bed requires settler, and it is green, meaning it has been assigned something. And here's Dogmeat's house. I haven't used this right here for anything. Probably won't be for a while. Then I have this room here. Eventually I'll put something in here, maybe some more power armor stations. But then I have these turrets here, facing down there, to give the settlers a hand in case enemies invade. Something like that. Alright. So, next I will show you my gardens. Jump down here. Alright, so this is my gardening area. Had everything here all fenced off. You got the corn there, tomatoes or potatoes as they're called in here. Then you got the razor grain, which is essentially wheat. It's in there.
Growing well.
What was that gate? You got a tower there. Mute fruit or mut fruit, however you say it's down there, and then you got corn. So that's that. So you see all these towers I got everywhere? This one's right here. One thing I actually found to be a really good idea in other videos on YouTube that I got that I've seen inspiration for. My towers look a little bit different than those people's, obviously. But I found it would be a good idea to have these towers everywhere, so people can overlook. And I actually have a couple settlers assigned to those ones. I'm pretty sure that's Preston Garvey up there. He's assigned to that one. McCready is assigned to the one over here. This is where he goes, right there. And usually Piper is at that one, but I think she's somewhere else right now. She could be walking around doing rounds, There's one right there, and then one right here. So you see all of these sirens I have over top of these buildings? Each one of these sirens' switches is set to on, but the thing I did is I have all of these sirens hooked up to one central switch, which is this right here. These sirens will not turn on unless this switch is on. The neat thing is about these settlers is that they will each run to a separate siren. Like some people will go to this one, some will go to this one, others will go to there, and then others will go to the towers over here in the entrance. Can't really see them from right here, but oh, there's one right there. Those are the sirens on top of the front tower.
It's astounding how much we still.
So there we go. That's that. That is my sanctuary. Once again, I'd like to say thank you for watching this video. This has been my first video with voice. Hoping you all liked it. Thanks for watching, and I will continue to upload more of these as I play through my Fallout experience. Thank you all for watching once again, and have a good day.